We're back.
Happy Halloween. Shit, is my shit connected?
Hey, yo. I don't know. There you go. It's working.
You messing with my shit again?
Yeah.
See, you turn my shit down.
Turn my mic up. You sound like a rapper. Turn my mic up. Okay, Eminem.
Turn my shit up. You see? Now you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Anyways, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. How you say that in Spanish?
Feliz Halloweeno. I don't know. There's not Halloween.
It's an American thing.
Yeah, I guess other places celebrate it now.
Dia
Don't you
los
think so?
Muertos.
That's different.
But it's
though.
different.
Yeah.
It's different.
No, I'm talking about actual Halloween. I think don't some countries in Europe kind of do it because America does it or whatever?
I don't think so at all. I think that is straight up a American Halloween tradition. I don't think any other countries celebrate anything.
How the fuck did that start?
I have no idea.
Have you seen pictures of when it started, back in the day, the costumes and shit like that were fucking creepy? You never seen it?
No.
Man, I gotta show it to you later.
Okay.
Anyways, what's your favorite holiday?
Christmas, probably.
Why?
Because I don't like, we live in Texas. I love the heat. But I do appreciate going somewhere that's cold and do cold things. So build snowman, ski, snowboard, stuff like that. I do appreciate it. I just I can't think of a time that I would in the multiverse ever live.
All right, panels. I think it's just a cozy feeling that you get from Christmas.
I don't know. Some people just love. Yeah.
Do you actually like decorations and stuff like that?
Yeah, I do. And actually, we went to Kirkland's and stuff last weekend. And Daniela's, she's probably going to go with a gingerbread theme this year. And so.
I know she loves all that,
Don't forget to
Yeah.
pick up your trash cans.
Thank you.
There you go. Hey, you got Alexa train. Yeah. Yeah. My wife, I think our thing is Halloween for sure.
Yeah. And now that you mention it, yeah, that makes sense because you don't do a Christmas party. You guys do a Halloween party.
Well, I think we do a Halloween party because, I guess it's our favorite holiday, but also, it's just something that we started really for the kids. Honestly, the kids, they're up there in the room doing whatever, and we're just over here downstairs getting drunk and
just a reason to get together. And
I think, Hispanics are like that with everything. You do a party or you do a birthday party, and it's just a reason for all the uncles to get together and get drunk.
Yeah.
You see, it's the cooler for the kids and the cooler for the adults.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, normally, I think for, regular Americans, if you do, a birthday party, it's more it's an actual birthday party. It's for the kids or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, you do adult activities during a child's birthday party.
I never been to a black birthday party.
My birthday party.
No, you barely black. Look, you're black
on the outside
in skin color, but you're the whitest black I've ever seen.
Wow.
Is it not true?
Maybe.
You don't want to out yourself right now.
Maybe I'm a coconut.
All our fans.
First of all, there's only 2 of them.
Still, our wives are the only ones. Barely,
My wife is more black than I am. She's Mexican.
True. Hey, but she's been around the block.
Yeah.
She's know some hood.
Yeah. Once you does that shit rub off? Once you been with enough black guys, I'm just joking.
Well, I haven't been with any black guys, and I've been told.
No Diddy?
I'm an honorary black person.
Is that how it's said, or is it honorary something else?
That's what the black person that told me. So he said it exactly like that.
He didn't say honorary nigga or nothing?
Yeah, well, he said it like that. I wasn't going to say that. Yeah, so yeah, look, black people love me. We've made that clear plenty of times in this podcast. It's a thing.
I'm an ambassador to the Latino community. Look.
How?
I fit in very well. I dance salsa.
You fit in anywhere.
My Spanish is muy bueno.
So you're telling me you go to an Indian party or something, you still be turning up?
I will.
That's the way to do it, though.
I'll fix me a plate.
Hey.
Yep.
Yo,
I don't care.
so yeah, so for sure, that's my favorite holiday. I mean, I love the other holidays too, because, food.
Yeah. Well, you think about it, like Christmas, it's like another Thanksgiving. Well, at least that's how I've been raised to do it. In my mom's house, like Thanksgiving is, full spread meal, and then Christmas is a full spread meal.
Yeah,
So, I
that
mean,
makes sense.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, there's no Thanksgiving where I come from, so it was just Christmas, really.
there's no thanks anything where you come from. It's like, wow.
There's nothing to give thanks about.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
there ain't electricity today. I can't give thanks about that. But yeah, it's mostly just that. It's Christmas, and New Year's for sure is a big deal too.
And then Christmas has its own drink too, coquito.
That's for Puerto Ricans, though.
I told you, I'm an ambassador to the Latino community. Okay, so I know these things.
I mean, there's a lot of different Latinos.
There is.
You're assuming that
You guys
that
are
they
like
will
a
take
pack
you
of
in.
Skittles.
You're assuming that all of them will take you in.
Yeah.
Look, you get down with the Cubans. We know that.
Mexicans,
And Mexicans.
Puerto Ricans. You already know.
That's it.
That was my
You
day
don't know
ones.
any other Latinos.
Yes, I do.
What else do you know?
There's Brindy. What is he? Honduran.
Brandy is basically more Mexican at this point than anything.
That shit rubs off. That's why.
I mean, he's surrounded.
He married into a Mexican family, so yeah.
Yeah, he has to. I honestly thought he was Mexican the first time I met
I
him.
thought so too.
He plays the part well. But yeah, I mean, I guess like if you're like from one race and then you marry into another one, you kind of, if you're the only person there from your race, it kind of starts like rubbing off on you a little bit.
Well, I guess, but then in some cases like mine, where I'm not like traditional black, so there's nothing to rub off really.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say you're just not hood or ghetto or whatever.
That
right?
would be, well,
Is that traditional black? I don't think so.
I don't know.
That's a stereotype.
I do love chicken.
It's like saying all Cubans,
Wear red shoes.
steal credit cards and wear red shoes and have funky hair. Then I don't fit the bill.
Okay, your hair's not funky, but you
I
do
do
wear.
I do have red shoes.
And you do steal credit cards.
No, I don't, motherfucker.
Crypto coins.
I've never done that.
Crypto, okay?
I do have some crypto still
From Gala.
from the last company that I was working on. Yeah. Hey, they were giving it to me for free, essentially.
That shit, that's probably like down
And
to
if
zero.
you ask me, I still don't know how it works. I just know that I can sell it for real American dollars. Moolah.
There you go. Are you rich in crypto?
No.
Nah.
I just
You ain't
got
got it like that.
just got a little bit.
How many coins? How many coins do you have? You don't have to tell us the value now, but is it like 3 coins? Because like what one Bitcoin
the one
is
that I
like
have is,
64,000 or no, it's like 70.
I still have a little bit of Gala, but that the value of that is 2 cents per coin. So but here's the thing, right? If it were to shoot up and go up in value, then I have way more money.
Yeah, and plus you
That's with
didn't
Bitcoin.
buy it; you got it from like kind of like investment.
I was really getting it essentially for free. I just had to pay for the servers that were mining the coins. So 3 servers every 3 months. It was like $20 or something like that. Some servers in Germany or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But yeah, I have I think like 3 something coins of Ethereum, which is
oh, you have Ethereum too.
yeah. But then again, there's a certain they have a certain value right now, but
As time goes on,
that's the same thing that happened with Bitcoin. Which is still the most famous one or the most valuable one.
It's the gold standard.
But imagine that, like back in the day, like if people don't know what it is now, I'm sure back then they knew even less, right? So there were people that were. You ever heard that story about the guy that paid for his pizza with Bitcoin back like a bunch of years ago? So he did the math, and if he were to like do the calculation as to how much that pizza was worth, or how much he paid for that pizza based on the value of Bitcoin right now, he paid like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for one pizza. But back then, I mean, it was probably, there you go, 2 cents for the coin that I have right now. It's it's nothing. You would just give that up. That's the thing. It's like I don't know enough about it to be like, okay, this is the one that I should invest on or anything like that. Yeah. And I don't think a lot of people know. Like it's an unknown thing. Like Elon created that Dutch coin or whatever the fuck just for fun, to fuck around. I don't know how any of that works, man.
No.
And I work for a crypto company. Worked. So it's like fugazi, you know.
Pretty much digital currency.
But I mean, it's there and it shows me a value, and I'm going by that. I'm like, okay.
Well, shit, I can do that if you want some value.
What?
I could just create a coin and
Go ahead, create it. I don't know how to do it.
Delano Wilson coin.
The Wilson coin?
Yeah,
No, you gotta do a fifth star coin.
you already know.
Nah, you put that name on that shit and it'll fail.
You're gonna fail.
Bro,
So, how's your new job?
it's good.
This is day number 3.
Day number 3.
You make anything yet?
Nah, nothing.
So you lied to me. We could have recorded the other day. You're like, I
No.
gotta work. And you
I
haven't
was
done
still
shit.
working. Look, I have to be present. I have to be paying attention. Nah, in reality, all I've been doing is installing software, like going through. I
Putting
have
the
to go
computer
through.
together and stuff.
I did that on Sunday. Did I? Yeah, Sunday or Saturday, one of the two. Anyways, and I've just been reading through documentation because now I have to get. I know how to do the job, but then every studio does it differently. So I have to get acquainted with how they do the job. It's like, oh, you have to save the files like in this matter, or you have to like use this type of pipeline for, to go from point A to point Z. So I just relearn their stuff.
Is this another video game?
Yeah.
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 Any video game?
Warhammer.
Oh, Warhammer.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. That's a good one.
It's a little tabletop thing. But they have like, video games. There's actually one that came out not too long ago. Forgot. It's Warhammer Space Marine 2 or something like that. That did pretty well.
Isn't Warhammer the one that Arnold Schwarzenegger was the spokesperson for? Or was that something else?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
It's a mobile app, right? Warhammer.
No, I think he was it was like a tank
Yeah, it was a tank
game or something like that. No, Warhammer is like they have Space Marines. They kind of look like you remember the Space Marines from StarCraft?
Yeah.
Kind of like that. A little chunky, like big legs, like you're dudes
Terran.
in armor. There you go, kind of thing.
Yep.
So it's kind of like that.
That used to be my game back in the day.
You'll be good at it.
Yeah.
Who do you play with the
Terran.
little worms?
No, it was Terrans, Zergs, and Pro
something. Yeah, the little alien
something
motherfuckers.
prototypes or something like that. Yeah.
I like those.
I like the Terrans.
alien dudes.
The alien ones. Yeah.
Not the little cricket, not crickets, but the little bug looking ones. But
Yeah,
the
the Zergs.
Yeah.
It was Terrans, humans, the Zerg, and then the prototypes or whatever. They're pro something.
The pro something.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that I like to play with.
Okay.
I think
Those are like the cyborgs or like the.
They had the better like. I always when I was a kid I think every kid in person does this like if it's something that is appealing to them visually they'll go for something like that. I think that's how people choose. Well, besides living in a city where you have a team, you kind of go by a lot of times. I've seen that people go by Cowboys or Vikings, things like that, where the mascot of the thing, it's kind of like a weird thing that people do. It's just tribal shit. So, yeah. Oh, did you see the sculpture that they did from Dwayne Wade?
Yeah.
Yo, how are we not able to make a fucking statue look good when back in the fucking God knows when the Egyptians and the Greeks and the Romans were making like badass sculptures.
Yeah.
They did have little dicks though. You seen that?
Yeah.
I
Can't
think
miss it.
they cannot be that they were all like micro penis.
They just didn't want to
Highlight that.
get too much attraction.
Hey,
Draw too much attraction.
Imagine
to that
one of
area.
those statues with like a big old hug. Just loaf of bread hanging right there. Like, yeah, people wouldn't look at the other,
Yeah.
the other side of the story.
Yeah.
Hey, you'd be like, damn, Alexander was packing heat.
Alexander the Great below.
Yeah, but like they have to have seen that sculpture before it got unveiled to the public.
I mean, well, if you look at it, yeah, of course, there's pictures of Dwayne Wade looking at it just ahead, but I don't know.
He couldn't speak up and be like, "Hey, this looks like shit."
Yeah, it's interesting because they did. I saw a picture on the internet where it was Allen Iverson's statue, Dwayne Wade's, and someone else's, maybe Jordan's, and they. The comment is pretty much like, pretty much like you said, how they mess it up. Like, how they mess it up. But if you think about it, they interviewed Dwayne Wade, and he said, it doesn't have to look like me. It's supposed to, memorize him, but it doesn't have to look like him. Which makes sense, because if you think about it, right? If he was to get into an accident, burn his face, then...
But there's still pictures of him when his face wasn't burnt.
True.
So look, everybody knows what he looks like. He's a public figure, right?
Yeah.
So
I don't know how they messed it up.
The least they can do is just make that shit look like him. I know there's people out there that can. So whoever did that shit needs to be fired. They need to get it better. Hey, that motherfucker got the job because he knows somebody.
No, it's not whoever did it. It's the person who approved it and said, yeah, you did a good job.
That is true. Good
job. That's the word.
That should have never seen the day of light.
Pretty
that
much.
Abomination.
They
burned that shit.
The executive should have been like, what'd you bring me? Orange fish burger?
Yeah, because exactly. There you go.
Yeah.
That's the one that was on the video. Where it's like someone had to... That goes.
Someone approved it.
Yeah, that goes through a process. Like, hey, how's the job going?
Yeah.
Oh, here are some progress pictures. Look, I get it. It's hard to gauge how the final thing is gonna look from progress pics, but at the end of the day, like you can start seeing when it's starting to go the wrong way at some point. Be like, hey, yo, what's going on here? My main's like, because even it wasn't just his face. Like the body was weird too. It was like a midget body with like huge arms and hands. And
I don't know.
So I get what you're saying about, oh, well, this is like supposed to represent my memory or like my accomplishment in the heat or whatever, but they can do a better job. Man, they got money for that shit. It's not like they're struggling. They just had to pay like a novice to do it or something like that. But he's not the only one. There's like a famous Ronaldo statue.
Yep, his too.
Where like the eyes are like super close together. It looks like he's fucking, retarded or something.
Yeah.
Are we not allowed to say that?
Retarded?
The R word.
As long as they're not retarded, I think it's fine.
So we get in trouble.
You call your friends retarded. You don't call people with special needs retarded. I mean, we could take it out.
Are you sure about that? I am.
Isn't that an unspoken rule?
We're about to get canceled. Hey, before we get famous.
As long as we don't speak about the alphabet boys.
You go vote?
No.
You're not going to go?
I'm not going to vote.
Doesn't that make it worse?
Yeah. I mean,
man, you can write in.
I don't know.
You just put my name.
No.
Just put my name. No.
You already voted. I can't put your name in there.
Put my name down as president.
Oh, my God. You can't be president.
I wasn't born here.
Exactly.
Hey, maybe they should change that rule. Do you think they should change that? Or should it be a natural, like a person that was born here? What do you think about that? What's your take on that?
I think it should be criteria based off your allegiance to this country.
Your allegiance?
Allegiance.
That's a big word.
That is a big word. It's also
how often do you use that shit? Never. Furthermore.
Yeah, furthermore.
Yeah, I
mean, just because someone's born here doesn't mean they're like faithful to this nation.
I mean,
we got domesticated terrorists, domestic terrorists.
That's true.
So I mean, they could be president, and you can't.
Well,
and actually, you probably
I wouldn't want to be president.
No, but think about it like this: because you want to be here and you're probably grateful to be here.
Oh yeah.
You would probably be like, yo, like I can clean up this country. I don't care so much about Cuba.
Yeah.
I would clean up this country, do it like this, do it like that. And people would probably get your vote.
For all the shit that people give the US, and it's funny because it's always people that have never lived elsewhere, right? They're like, oh, this is the worst country in the world. No, it's not.
By far it's not.
Because I'm not saying like there's no better place in the world to live. Every place has its downfalls and its and its good things. But if everybody's trying to come over here, this is truly coming from a country that doesn't give you shit. This is truly the land of opportunity. Like you can be whatever the fuck you want here.
I mean, you got people coming from other countries that are well developed and they still want to come here. This is the land of opportunity.
But I mean, then I see coming from a country like that, then I see people over here like, shit. I mean, this country is going to shit. I would rather live in another country. I'm like, well, go live somewhere else. See how that goes.
Yeah.
Right? Because they have an idea of how other places are, and they try to compare it. No place is perfect.
Yeah.
But like you said, by far, the U.S. A lot of countries they'll say, well, this is like you're always hustling to do.
Yeah.
It's up to you though. You don't have to hustle.
Yeah.
You can have a regular life where you make good money, you live comfortable, and that's it, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to be having businesses and shit like that. You can just do your 9 to 5, go home, do whatever you want.
You are allowed to be as profitable or lazy.
Exactly. But you also have the chance that if you do want to do more, then you have the option to do it, right? And again, it's not for everyone. Like I know a lot of people in Spain, for example, in countries like that, they have a more laid back, not hustle type of mentality, and that's fine too.
Yeah.
If that's what you want to do, right?
Exactly.
I don't criticize anyone from going one route or the other. There you go. That's the beauty of this country. Like you have the opportunity to be whatever the fuck you want. And for those people that are like, I'll rather live some other place. Go ahead.
Get a visa.
But they never leave though.
No.
That's the thing. They always complain, but they never actually be like, okay, well, I'm gonna go live somewhere else.
Yeah. Or they find a reason like, I can't because I don't have enough money. Well, if you really wanted to do something, you will.
But there you go. That's the exact point that we're making. If you really want to go, you can do something to make that money and go.
Yeah. It may not be favorable, but there are other options, and you can.
It's just I think people like to complain, and especially because they don't know, they haven't been through real hardship. If you think about it, so to them, this is as bad as it gets. Having 2 bad choices for president. That's the worst that they've been through, right?
Yeah.
Well, how about if you had no choice and you couldn't pick who you can even vote for? So you want that?
There you go.
A lot of places have that. You want to go live over there?
Majority.
Look, my wife made a video.
Even places that does have voting, it's corrupt, like Venezuela.
There was voting in Cuba. I think.
But
I only heard about it once. You are, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say it doesn't count.
You have the idea. You can write whoever's name on the paper, right? At the end of the day, it's not gonna matter. Whoever's in power is gonna stay in power because that's how dictatorships work.
Yeah.
It happened in Venezuela not too long ago. It literally the opposition, right? The ops.
The ops.
They people were in favor of them, the country, right? But at the end of the day, they rigged the elections, and guess what? The guy that was in power is still in power, and they went out and protested and this. The whole thing, the same thing happened in Cuba, right? There was protests in Cuba 2 years ago, and that's the thing. A lot of people are like, no, the U.S. should do something about it. I'm like, no. The only way that's gonna get fixed is when Cubans get tired of that shit, and they look. Is it gonna be hard? And are they gonna have to sacrifice people and a lot of things to get rid of that government? Yes, but that's the only way that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's on them. That's their country. No one else should come in there and do it for them, really.
Yeah.
Because then they're giving. What happens?
You're not sovereign at that point.
Right. Exactly. Then you're gonna be changing from one dictatorship, not to necessarily another dictatorship, but you didn't earn that yourself. Someone did it for you. You know what I mean? So that's on the people of the country itself. It's hard, but throughout history, that's how shit has been done, and that's gonna be a story for them.
Yeah. So I didn't vote, and we'll see what happens.
You'll know next week.
I'm not happy, satisfied with either side. So, but I think our votes matter the most because we're not far left or far right. And they have to do the most to get our vote because we're for me, I'll vote Republican, I'll vote Democrat. It just depends on the individual. I'm not loyal to a party. I think that shit's
I don't
overrated.
like Teams. That's my thing.
Yeah.
I don't.
You don't like Microsoft Teams? You're shitting on Microsoft Teams?
There's people that say blue no matter who. I don't buy that shit.
Red to lie.
Yeah, I don't know what the Republicans say,
yeah.
But. The thing is, when you start subscribing to teams, it's it doesn't matter if the guy in my team is not the best. I'm gonna vote for them because I like my party. I don't buy that.
Yeah.
I like to call a spade a spade. If you're shit, you're shit. Doesn't matter who you are, right?
Yeah. Doesn't matter.
So it is what it is. Yeah, we'll find out. Who knows?
Find out sooner or later.
Someone's gonna be complaining. One side or the other.
That's the thing. You can't satisfy both parties. Can't satisfy everyone. So
Right.
you're gonna piss off. No matter who you vote for, you're gonna piss off somebody.
Yeah.
No matter who you
I
vote
just
for.
don't like the division that is causing like families and shit like that fighting for. Damn, it's windy. Just fighting because like it's okay to have different opinions about shit like that. I'll fix it in post.
Okay, fuck.
Well, God damn. All right, but yeah, I'm just ready to get. Oh, I mean, it's not gonna be over.
Just ready
'cause
to find out who.
Yeah, but even after that, there's still gonna be like the same thing that happened last time where Trump was talking for months and months about the election being stolen, and they'll never shut the fuck up about it. Or the other side, Hillary did the same shit. Like she wasn't, she won the popular vote, but she didn't win the electoral college or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't know about that. How does that work?
So us normal people, we vote, and we vote for the party, and then you get a electoral college, right? Like you're pretty much voting for a voter, right? You get more voters on that side that you voted for, and then they vote. And
but
so
shouldn't it be
your
the popular vote? Shouldn't the president be who the people want to be president?
I think every vote counts. Like if you were to line up all the votes, 100% of the votes, and then you just tally them up, left, right. There you go.
Right.
But it doesn't work like that. You vote if you vote Republican, you get a Republican voter, but they may vote Democrat.
So what's the point of my vote then? Why can't they just go straight to the fucking electoral college then?
You should ask someone in 1775 that
they had
question.
it like that back then. So the electoral college has been like that?
I don't know. I don't know, but I have no idea what the purpose is. I just know that's how it is. We vote for voters to vote.
Damn.
So.
What the fuck is going on? They building houses?
Well, you see that house over there.
Hey, yo.
Hey, Jesus. Para.
So, I have a question for you. If let's say you committed a crime.
I'm sucking it.
Damn. You're on death row. You did something. I don't know.
Where'd you pull this out of?
Don't worry about it.
Go ahead.
What's your last meal? They always give you like before they kill you, or they sentence you to death or whatever.
You watch too much TV.
Injection or whatever.
Yeah.
They'll let you pick your last meal.
Yeah.
What you eating?
Surf and turf.
Surf and turf.
Yeah. Steak, lobster.
You can eat whatever you want, right?
Yeah, I understand that. Surf and turf.
So a good
and
steak.
then some gummy bears.
Hey,
Wash that with some gummy bears.
These people know your affliction with gummy bears.
Yeah.
So you have surf and turf. Like, what's your sides?
Broccoli, mashed potatoes.
You want no mac and cheese?
Oh yeah, you thought some mac and cheese. Mac and cheese with the lobster and shrimp in it.
Hey, that's a good way, right? That's a good one before you go.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I probably think.
Are you allowed to have a drink?
I mean, might as well, right?
But I don't think they do because it has side effects. But who cares?
Side effects of what?
I mean, because think about it.
They're gonna kill you.
Yeah, but it's got to be done. What's the word? Humanely, right? Yeah. So if you have alcohol in your system and they inject this shit into you, maybe you suffer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're making that shit up. You don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know, but I'm just saying. Do they allow drinks?
Would you like to actually have a drink? Let's say
if I'm
they
about to die,
alcohol.
I like to be shit faced. Why not?
Not shit faced. You get a drink.
But
they're not giving you a bottle.
Part of my last meal is a bottle of Jameson.
Jameson? When have you ever drank Jameson?
Old fashions.
Some Brugal. Yeah. I mean, that rum that your wife brought from Dominican Republic was pretty smooth.
Oh, that was real smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was real smooth.
I like that. So, yeah, I think I'll have the same. At least steak, for sure. But surf and turf.
Yeah.
I love lobster.
I love seafood, period.
I never liked it when I was a kid. Like lobster.
Mm-hmm.
There was a time. Well, I mean, in Cuba, lobster is also illegal.
Oh, really?
You cannot they cannot catch you eating that shit.
But for the tourist areas,
If you go to like a tourist area, they'll have there. But there you go. That's exactly who it is for. But yeah, you can still get it on the side. You know, illegal businesses the same way that they get beef. So yeah, but I had the ability to eat it plenty of times. I did eat a lot of crab. I like crab. I just don't like sucking on the middle. My dad used to do that shit.
oh yeah,
You know, they'll cook it with the eggs. The eggs
put some beer in it.
Get attached on the bottom.
Yeah, on the shell, on the
You
outside.
cook it just like that. And my dad used to be like sucking that shit. Nah, I can't do that.
No,
That's probably why I don't like crawfish that much, because you have to suck on it.
Oh, I'm okay with crawfish. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
You like to suck on it, get it all out.
Get all the juices out.
Yeah. So yeah, but it's funny because I never liked it really like that, and then as I started getting older and I came over here, I started liking it. And over here is expensive. I mean, so it's not something that's unreachable, but it's not like chicken.
Yeah, it definitely isn't. But that's why I say like we should go to the East Coast where my parents stay because crabs is like a thing there. There's a Chesapeake Bay and they get a lot of.
Is it fresh? So they get it fresh.
Yeah,
and they cook it?
blue crabs. So yeah, we can do Captain George's, which has like
Is that the
seafood
one that you
buffet.
always talking about?
Seafood buffet. It's like $60 a
But
person.
it's like good.
Oh yeah, it's
Dude,
good.
we've been to the Brazilian steakhouse. It's not $50 anymore. That's probably like 60,
Oh wow.
especially if you go at dinner time. So it again, you're not gonna be going every day, but you know, once in a while is good.
Yeah. Seafood buffet, crab legs, lobsters, like it's all good, man.
Yeah.
And then we can also like back in the days when I was younger, I remember being in a garage. My parents would open up like the tables and stuff like that, put the newspaper down and just dump
it.
crabs all over there.
Just start cracking.
Yeah, just. Yep.
Yeah, I like crab.
Yeah, I mean you can get it there. The blue crabs.
Have you ever
right there.
catch crabs?
Not on purpose, but like when you go fishing there, they're there. And then what's also, I think you guys brought it up one time too. Being on the East Coast, if you get the right time, I think it's mating time, you'll see a road just covered in crabs, little baby ones.
That's
like
exactly. No, I'm telling you, when we told you about that, that's when they go catch it. It's like it has to do with the moon and shit like that. But yeah, they're sort of, it's like mating season or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, they cover the whole street.
Yeah, there's
And they'll just go and they'll put like big thick gloves on and just grab these motherfuckers, put them in a sack.
Oh wow.
They'll bring sacks on the back of a bike or something like that, like 3 or 4 sacks, and you hear them. Hey, if you like touch the sack or whatever, sometimes they'll pinch. But yeah, love crab, love lobster.
Yeah.
And I want you to have it the way that we make it, because we cut it
Then make it
in rings, and then they do like a stew. But they
Do it
don't
this
they
weekend.
don't-
This weekend.
They don't really do. It's a stew, but they don't really put like vegetables or anything like that. It's just the sauce marinated there. You know, cook it.
Sounds delicious.
Yo, that shit with white rice.
Sounds
They
delicious.
leave the actual shell on it, so you just go like this in the middle, and just the chunk pops out. So good, bro.
Sounds delicious.
And you drop some of that sauce on top of the white rice. Ooh, boy.
Sounds delicious.
So I'll have that and steak. Yeah, and yeah, for sure for sides, I'll have some roasted veggies and mac and cheese. I'm a slut for mac and cheese.
Yeah, mac and cheese.
I'll do some things for mac and cheese, bro.
Whoa.
Like good mac and cheese.
Okay.
You know, like when like you like grab it from the pot and it's like. That's good. That shit's good.
Yeah, I like mac and cheese like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I can go for it.
Thinking about it right now.
Yeah, man. I love seafood. Seafood is my thing. Like sushi, seafood. Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this then. Let me put you in another scenario.
Last question.
What if they let you pick? Is you can have sex for last time, or you can have the meal that you want? Which one you picking?
See, the meal's gonna last longer than sex.
Damn! Hey, think about it.
What girl in the right mind would
Well, I
would-
mean,
would
if
do
your
that?
wife hears you talking right now,
What girl?
She'll be
the
like,
right-
me. You're talking about me. It will be me.
But now you had sex with a dead man. Like he's on death row.
Well, you won't.
He's not dead yet, but that's some juju right there.
I mean, you're gonna die someday.
You are less than 24 hours.
Is that a reason to not have sex with you for your wife? No, she does it all the time. Sometimes. Because it doesn't matter. It's like your goodbye.
Yeah,
I wonder if they do let you do that. Let's say if you are in death row.
conjugal visits.
I know, but do they let you hit it for one last time?
I don't know.
Hey, we got too many questions.
You got too many questions.
No, because remember we talked about that, like the top 3. If you had to like rate, sex, food, and sleep,
Yeah.
you had sex at the end. Do you rather take food, sleep, then sex?
I don't know. Hard.
Well, pick it right now.
It depends on my state of mind. Right now I'm hungry. So
Right now, you want some food.
yeah, right now I want some food. So.
I mean, obviously, right? If you're super tired and sleepy, But you're right in the middle. You're satisfied in all 3.
I don't think I'm thinking about sex. No, I'm just like mentally, like I'm there, putting myself there,
Putting
on
the
in the
spot.
cell.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
I don't think I'm thinking about sex, because I'm
Because
about,
you're
to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, hunger. It's just a natural thing with your body, so there's no way around that.
Yeah.
So I think food would probably be
Before
my choice.
anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Hey,
But I don't plan on going on death row anytime soon. So
I don't think that's something that anyone plans.
well.
Some
If you
people
bring
do.
a gun to a Trump rally and shoot at him, or even just bring it and point it to a fence,
Or really, if you bring a gun where you're not supposed to bring it anywhere and do some stupid shit.
pretty much if you do anything stupid, you planned for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds about
you're
right.
Pretty much. Yeah.
So what were you telling me? So you went to our Halloween party, right? Hey, this motherfucker just farted. It sounds like a frog. Is that how you're gonna? I'm gonna air this shit. I'm not gonna cut it out.
Sure. You cut out all of your
Hey.
issues.
Your trombone is gonna be on YouTube. All right. All right. I never cut anything about me.
Oh, really? You're a liar.
Why did I cut?
Yeah. Why you get so nervous?
I'm not nervous. Hey, my conscience is clear.
Oh, it is.
Find the recording. Where did I say it?
The hidden episodes.
The hidden episodes?
Yeah.
I've never said anything that I wasn't supposed to say.
No one said you didn't.
Anyways, you went to my party on Friday,
Yes.
and then you went to another party on Saturday. You were
Yes.
telling me a story. I was half asleep when you were telling me about a girl that looked 15, but she was like acting drunk or something.
Oh yeah. So we went to another friend's house for a party over there, and it was pretty cool though. The neighborhood, I guess the HOA approved this shit. At the pool, the parking lot, they had like a Halloween
Like a haunted house?
Halloween festival there.
Oh,
They had face
that
painting.
sounds cool.
They had tarot cards. Tell me why my wife got Sophia tarot card reading.
Like, reading the future and shit.
Yeah, like she's dealing the cards and stuff like that, and then whichever one she pulls is like, oh, let me tell you this one. Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
She did it herself, and she did it with Sophia. But
But she does believe in all that shit.
yeah,
right?
she believes in all that stuff.
Do you
I
believe
mean,
it?
she's sages. No,
No.
easy. No,
Like horoscope and all that shit.
no, hell no.
Oh.
You cannot. You cannot.
You're a Scorpio. That means you're a hoe.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're destined to this fate because of the time of year you were born. Like I don't know. That
I
doesn't
think
make
it
sense to me.
predisposes people to be, like, for example, it's like,
It's another excuse. Oh, I'm like this because I'm a Scorpio.
yeah, I'm a hoe.
Oh,
because-
she's like that because she's a Gemini.
There you go. Yeah, it's just an excuse.
You know how Geminis are.
Are they like that? I don't know.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like
So yeah, I think they use it as a crutch or excuse.
Yeah.
Anyways, so they had this whole.
Capricorns get on my nerves.
I mean, your wife is a Capricorn.
You're a Capricorn.
Yeah. And you love both of us.
You're a piece of corn.
Look, you probably love me more than your wife.
Wow. First of all, that is 100%.
Let's make it public. Not fake news. CNN over here telling lies.
Fox News.
Look,
Anyways,
just come out with it. You love me.
You're my man, pots and pans.
What's the name of this
We'll
podcast?
cut it right there.
Bromance.
Yeah.
We have a bromance.
Yeah. So you saying you love me?
You want my crawfish?
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. Hey, no diddy. Anyways, continue with the damn story,
You
bro.
keep stopping me with your gayness. Anyway, so yeah, I guess the HOA approved this. They had like a Halloween festival over there. There was a haunted house. There was face painting. There's food. They were actually selling alcohol.
In the streets. Hey,
Yeah.
that's that shit that got that fentanyl in it.
Yeah, they had one of those water gallon tanks. You throw the ball and they fall through.
Oh,
Yeah, so they had like
Oh, shit, they had it hooked up,
Yeah,
man.
they had like a bunch of different stations over there, and so there was a girl. I guess I thought she was dressed as like Happy Gilmore or something from the movie Happy with Adam Sandler.
I know the movie. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, it's called Happy Gilmore, I think. And so, I thought she was like playing a character, and I'm dressed as Michael Myers and stuff. And she's like, just looking at me like, well, we gotta get a picture. And so she gets her golf club, and then she, as a prop, and I'm like, okay, maybe she's happy or something like that. And so we take a picture, go off and stuff. And so I don't remember what happened, but I go to Daniela after she's done with the tarot card reading. And she's like, yeah, that girl over there with the golf club. I was like, oh yeah, I know. I took a picture with her. Someone was like, hey, it ain't worth it. Someone was telling her it ain't worth it.
Oh, like she was a minor or something?
No. I think she was like about to do something stupid.
Oh, with the
this is a separate
with the
story.
club?
Yeah. They were like, hey, it ain't worth it. It's not worth it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so something like that.
Got a little criminal over there.
Yeah. I thought it was like part of her character or something like that. She's a drunk but
Maybe
it
she
seemed pretty
was
serious.
just really drunk.
Yeah, she definitely was in character.
Yeah.
So that happened. And then there was some girl. She was just weird. She looked to be like 15 or 14 years old, younger than my son. And she's not running, but she's one of the characters inside of the haunted house. And she's slurring her words.
So she was drunk too.
She
Everybody
was
drunk.
probably drunk. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not an official haunted house. It's like a side gig, You just do it for a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't think they hire professionals.
No, they definitely weren't professionals.
It's just probably neighborhood people.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But it was just funny because like she's like 14, 15 and she's like slurring her words and stuff like that. So
You ever been to a haunted house? Like a real haunted house?
like a real haunted house or a setup or like
a setup, yeah. Like,
Okay. Yeah.
what's it called?
I worked with
House
you-
of Terror or whatever.
yeah,
the
you
fuck.
want to hear my haunted house story?
Let me see.
All right, so in Italy.
What you got?
No, this is a good one. So in Italy, we did a haunted house, right? And I volunteered. And I was one
Let
of
me
the
guess. You were the big, strong, mean gorilla.
No. So, you just pop out, scare people and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And I'm like 14, 15 years old, right? And so it's pretty much a bunch of us kids inside of there. And so we're scaring people and stuff. And we kind of we definitely get too carried away with it. We get so carried away that we end up like,
Did they let you touch people?
no, you're not allowed to. Yeah, you're not allowed to. But we end up like knocking over like a good amount of the
Like the props
Halloween,
and shit?
yeah. And so my mom, as punishment, made me clean that shit up. Go back and help them clean that shit up, tear it down, all that stuff. Yeah.
DJ,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yep. So
So you just knocked things down because you wanted to, or you just got
shut
carried
up.
away?
No, we were just like we were pushing each other, doing stupid stuff and stuff like that, messing around with
being 15 years old.
Yeah, being 15 years old, and then shit came down.
Yeah,
So
I've been to a couple.
yeah.
They used to do it over here, like over there near Buda, like in the middle of a fucking field. They'll like get a barn and do some haunted house. Then kind of sketchy.
I should do a haunted house. Have people come in here.
Yeah. Too late.
Nah,
Halloween's
I don't know.
fucking tomorrow.
Yeah, I ain't doing no damn hot house.
Remember when we were supposed to dress up? I brought my costume.
You did?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
We're at the end already, man.
Last 15 minutes then.
Nah, fuck you.
Let's hit pause.
Nah.
Look, pause.
Hey, you're white. You can take it off. Just look at the camera. Let's get you a good look. Fucking retarded, bro. They're gonna can't do that on the fucking YouTube, bitch.
Why not?
Look, I'm Larry.
You're Bob the Builder. That's what my daughter called you.
Said,
We do the lubing, you get the moving.
Hey.
It sounds like some strip club.
hey, do you
Jiggle.
get that thing oiled down? Oh shit. Anyways,
What were we talking about?
we're talking about
So where were we trick-or-treating?
then we're gonna come over here.
Oh, yeah?
You guys are not gonna trick or treat over
No,
here?
we are.
Okay.
And we're going to pass out candy. Your wife doesn't work, right?
No, actually, this is the first Halloween in a very long time that she doesn't work. Take that shit off. I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Yeah, because I don't have a fucking mask. Oh shit. Hey,
Hey,
yo. Michael Myers, you get down like that?
Hey, I should wear this tonight with my wife, right?
Does she like that? She probably won't like that. Hey, you should. You know
I
what you
should
should.
spice it up.
You know what you should do?
What?
Like when she goes to sleep, you put it on. And then like in the middle of fucking night or whatever, like she wakes up. Does she ever like? Do you guys sleep like? Because my wife and I, we sleep on separate sides, but we like turn our backs to each other at some
We
point.
do both. Like
We don't like to be on top of each other.
Yeah, we normally our legs touch.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't like touching nothing when I'm sleeping.
You don't like touching nothing.
Nah, not even a boob or nothing. Not. Get off of
Damn,
me.
you turned gay.
Nah, man. I get hot, sweaty.
Take the blanket off. Turn the AC up.
Doesn't matter. I still
know,
have
I don't
skin
like your
on top
wife
of me.
either, so I see why you don't like her.
The what?
Nothing.
You say you don't like. Look, I'm gonna tell her you said that. She's gonna see this.
No, she's not. She doesn't follow us.
Hey, she subscribed the
Yeah.
first day. Unsubscribe. I saw that shit. Yeah, no, I don't like touching.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll cuddle and stuff like that.
You know-
I'm not a big cuddler.
When
Like
I-
spooning.
No.
I don't know about that.
When I was in college, my roommate,
Fucking idiot.
he. What I do?
You just look so fucking stupid.
I look good for the fans. When I was in college, my roommate, he didn't like his feet to touch, so he would wear socks.
His feet to touch
Yeah, his feet. He didn't like them to touch.
with someone else?
No, just
Just his feet?
yeah,
Left to right?
yeah. So he would wear socks
All the
because of
time.
that. Yeah,
All the time? I mean, he was still
When he was-
touching? Oh, he just didn't like the feel of the
yeah, he
skin
didn't like the
with
feel of
skin.
it. Yeah,
It was just his feet?
yeah, just his feet. So he would wear socks. I thought it was kind of funny.
That's pretty fucking weird. That's not funny. I mean, I guess a little bit.
Maybe they were sweaty or something like that. It made him feel uncomfortable. Hey, look, you don't even want to touch your wife.
I love touching her all the time. What you talking about? Look, in our relationship, I'm the touchy one.
Are you
She's
so?
not. I'm very affectionate
You're
that
the-
way.
So your love language is
Touching.
physical touch. What's hers?
Just
Good.
getting on my fucking nerves. No, she's just not very. She's very affectionate. She's more of the like doing things for me than rather than.
Acts of kindness.
It's not even kindness. It's just acts of service. I think that's what.
Yeah,
it's called.
acts of service. That's what it is.
Yeah, like
acts of service.
she's a planner. She'll plan stuff like for us to go to a park or like every time we used to like we didn't do it this year, but on our anniversary we used to go somewhere every year. Like we went to Arizona once. We took the trip to Utah. Yeah, so yeah, we just didn't do it this year. Because I had no fucking job. So
It'd be like that
we had to
sometimes.
save. But Yeah, she's very much. That's the kind of stuff she does. She's very thoughtful for sure. And that's the funny thing is that she's not like that with herself, but she will go all out for her friends and family and stuff. Which I mean, I guess is good.
Yeah.
But I've been trying to get her to do more of that for herself as well.
Yeah.
You know, pamper herself as well. But I'm more like a touchy feel kind of guy. Like I'll come around and kiss her in the neck, slap her butt or whatever. But I'm always doing that. Like I told her like if I ever like stop doing that, that's because I'm not in love with you anymore. I mean, it would be easy to tell because then that will stop right away. At least I think that would. What about you? Are you touchy?
No, I would say well, I would say Daniela is like there's two that stands out for me: physical contact, physical touch, and words of affirmation. Those two stand out. So it's hard for me for her. Those are her love language. For me,
do you mean that's what she does or that's what she likes?
that's what she likes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what she likes. I can't pick between those two.
Just do both.
Yeah, so that's why I chose them. But for me, I don't know.
Yeah, you're weird.
Yeah, I'm weird.
Do you like to get gifts? I don't like it when people give me gifts.
I like gifts, like gag gifts. You know, I like that. You know,
Yeah,
like, those are funny.
Like funny gifts.
I
Yeah,
like that.
I like that. I don't like people buying me clothes. I don't like people buying me cologne. I love cologne, and I'm indifferent about clothes, but I still don't like people getting me like, oh, I bought you a shirt. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's something about I like to pick my own shit. Not like I have like the most sophisticated taste in clothing or whatever.
Because you don't.
I'm always wearing fucking shirts.
And
you know,
shorts.
from fucking Costco and shit like that. But I'm more of like I want to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
But still, even when someone buys me something, I would appreciate it. I mean, I'm not gonna be like, fuck, like you got me this. Like I will appreciate a gift. I just, yeah, like you said, probably like funny gifts.
Yeah, I like
you know, I mean, if you wanna buy me a trip somewhere, I'll take that too.
I'll buy you a trip to hell, nigga.
To hell. Yeah. So your love language is
I don't know.
non-existent.
Yeah, I can't pick just one.
You're an impossible person to love.
If I had to pick one, there was a gun to my head. I had to pick one. Probably words of affirmation. Just because, like,
Do it, queen. You got it, mama.
Yeah. I guess because I don't ask for much. Like, I'll do.
That's my
whatever.
thing. It's
So,
like whatever I want.
I just want appreciation.
Yeah, whatever
That's it.
I want,
So-
I normally get. So I don't ever. I'm like, oh man,
Man, you sound like a Jeffrey Epstein. What I want, I get.
No, I'm talking about like
P. Diddy?
when COVID started, I got into guns. So if I wanted a gun, I would just buy a gun. That's the same thing with anything. Like I got into drones. I bought me a drone. Like I my wife is very on the opposite side of that. Like it's very hard for her to buy things for herself. I buy shit for myself all the time.
Yeah.
If I normally don't buy a lot of things. She gets everything. She's gotten better, but she gets a lot of shit on Amazon.
Oh yeah,
So
I
there's
remember.
Amazon packages all the time,
Yeah.
right? I don't buy a lot of things, but when I buy something, it's normally kind of expensive.
That's how I am. Like, if typically when I want something, it's going to be probably aviation or like a good meal, something that I'm going to really appreciate.
Yeah.
You know, not something that's like, ooh, I can go for a cup of coffee. I can care less
Look,
about that.
There you go. Like
Daniela,
a
she's
good
like, I'm
meal,
not giving up coffee.
a good meal at a good restaurant. That's a
Yeah,
good gift.
I'll spend the $1,000.
Yeah,
Yeah.
$1,000.
I'll spend whatever. I mean, if we're balling out of control like that right now, hell no. But like, I mean, we paid a pretty hefty price a couple of times.
Shit, remember when you went? We all went to the Brazilian steakhouse.
Yeah, that one, the most expensive
For
one,
my
and
birthday.
it wasn't even. It was your birthday.
It wasn't even good,
that
really.
good.
No, I mean we had a good time, but it
Yeah.
wasn't. It was like
We had
$500
that
or
trash
something. Hey, we asked for dessert at the end.
We asked for 3 of them.
Yeah, and there was a tiramisu, and it was so bad that he started calling it trashamisu,
Yeah,
and that became like an inside joke. Look, yeah, I mean, but I do like going to the Brazilian steakhouse. The other
Yeah.
ones that we've been to, it's I mean, obviously the meat is really good.
Yeah.
You gotta wait around to see if you see the shrimp guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like going. Yeah, but a good meal, I'm down with that.
Yeah. I like. For me, I like to spend money on experiences.
There you
I
go.
really appreciate a good
Yeah.
experience. Like we go, we do this, we do that. This
Especially
is
if
done for
it's
us.
something that you haven't ever done before.
Or something that I'll do again. You know, like if we
Right.
go, like for example, we're planning to go to Punta Cana, right? So if we go there, we're like, oh man, this is great, right? Next time, I'll spend even more money because I appreciate it at that scale. So I'm definitely going to ramp it up.
Yeah. That's for sure.
Yeah, I enjoy the experiences. You know, aviation and the experience. That's pretty much my love language right now.
All right. So I'll get you a pair of socks for Christmas.
What?
Look, I ain't getting you a plane. Actually, I've already gotten you a plane. A little toy one, remember?
Yeah, exactly. Good.
And he had candy inside. Bet you ate that shit.
I did. It was delicious.
What's your favorite candy? Gummies?
Anything fruity.
No. What about chocolate? No chocolate.
Nah, I don't care about chocolate.
So you could do away with chocolate.
If you got
There you go. What? So, favorite Halloween candy that you will go with the
Starburst
gummies?
or Starburst, Skittles, or gummy bears.
Some fruity shit.
Something fruity. You can do away with chocolate. I will be perfectly fine.
you
Now
gotta-
I appreciate chocolate, like the Reese's peanut butter cups and
Yo,
stuff.
that's my jam.
Especially when they're cold. Oh, what did I tell you? Cold is good, and you were like, "Yeah, it's pretty good."
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was Reese's Pieces.
Yeah.
The little ones, and then you put it in ice cream.
You put it in the freezer. Yeah, man. Perfect.
But
But-
yeah, that'll probably be my favorite. Reese's
Yeah.
peanut butter cups. I like that.
Yeah.
Man, I like Kit Kat because he has the wafers.
Kit Kat's good.
Kit
Yeah.
Kat's good.
Snickers. I can appreciate
I can,
Snickers.
I can do that. I like peanuts and
caramel and
caramel. No, I mean can never go caramel.
oh, Twix. What?
Twix is good, but it's not
Twix
my
is
favorite.
good. Twix is good. I would say the Reese's peanut butter cups are my favorite, probably chocolate.
Yeah.
But like I said, you could do away with it. I would not.
What about Butterfingers?
No,
It's kind of the same. It's
Nah.
just like it gets in your teeth.
it's not that good to me.
Yeah.
Butterfingers.
Yeah, for sure.
They had their run with the Simpsons. You remember back in the 90s?
Yeah.
Get Get your hands off of my Butterfingers? Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, Reese's cups for sure,
Yeah.
and all. I mean, I like chocolate for sure, but I do like the fruity stuff too. I mean, Starburst, the pink ones, that's the best.
Good.
I don't like the other ones really.
No?
I like the orange one a little bit.
Doesn't matter.
Why are we talking about candy, man? I guess Halloween. Ho, 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 ho. No, that's too soon.
Too soon. Old Saint Nick.
Yeah,
2
All
more
right.
months.
we're gonna end it.
Going in on this?
Say bye to the people. Who are you, Michael Myers? Look, you've been wearing this motherfucker's been wearing the same costume for like the past 3 Halloweens. You gonna tell him the story about how you failed chasing kids?
No.
Was that last year?
Yeah.
This motherfucker was chasing kids in his neighborhood. He busted his ass.
I almost hit a car.
Didn't you actually hit?
No, I almost
side of the
did.
car?
I almost hit it, yeah.
Anyways.
And I scraped my knee up really bad.
Pretty good.
So I hit my knee so bad that it busted
Through the
through
fucking...
yeah. through the flight suit. Yeah. So $300 down the drain.
And I was what, a nun?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I was a nun. I had my guns out.
Yeah.
All the old ladies. Oh. Hey, I could pull some old ladies.
The Tonys.
Sure. Hey, black people do love me. You know?
Go ahead. You have at it.
Nah, I'm good. All right. Cut. We'll see you in the next one. That's it.